Hello friends. James Blake, a famous historian, who is considered to be a genius. He is the author of the Information book. He has deeply studied the world's greatest minds and written biographies on them, like Isaac Newton and Richard Feynman. Has written biographies on them. They were two of the biggest geniuses of their time who had brilliant minds. They were quite different from each other as well. Isaac Newton was very antisocial and did not speak much with others. He had fights with not only his enemies but also his friends. He used to get irritated on small matters. It is also said that Newton was never in a physical relationship with a woman in his whole life. Richard Feynman was a very different person from Newton. He enjoyed meeting with other people. He was funny and used to dance a lot. He was also popular among women and used to go on dates frequently. There was only one common thing between Newton and Feynman, that is aloneness. It is important to note that the author is not talking about loneliness here. He speaks about aloneness. One feels lonely when he wants to connect with others, but is unable to do so due to some reason. However, in aloneness, one finds himself to be different from others mentally. Like I said earlier, Newton always preferred to be alone. His aloneness was visible. On the other hand, even though Feynman could be seen around other people, he was not able to connect with them maximum times. He is considered to be a great teacher. However, according to James, he was not a great teacher but a great lecturer and communicator. He knew how to talk to people, but in his mind, he was always alone. James has identified the same trait in many different geniuses, and also studied about them, like Charles Babbage, Alan Turing, and Ada Bryan. All of them preferred solitude, that is, aloneness. They enjoyed being alone, and this is a sign that is commonly seen in geniuses. This is because geniuses are at such a high mental level that they are unable to connect with common people and their common thoughts. This is also the first sign that is identified in geniuses. Now I am going to tell you more about such signs. Do comment and tell me which of these signs you identify with. I want you to tell the last sign that you think is common in geniuses. Now, let's go to the next point, which is about worrying. Psychologist Dr. Albert Selby conducted a study on 126 undergraduate students. The study indicated that those students who were more worried compared to other students were usually more verbally intelligent. They were able to analyze information well and possessed a better speed in reading and writing than others. Many a time, geniuses have an unsettling mind. They are always thinking about a problem and how to solve it. And because of their constant thinking, they worry a lot. Therefore, this is a sign of a genius. The next sign is a bit disgusting. It is biting nails. This is another weird trait that is commonly noticed. A researcher conducted research where they tracked the activities of many people for a year. They tracked people who had the habit of biting their nails. It was found that those who had this habit usually had a higher IQ than others. Why? It is seen that when someone is lost in deep thought, they unconsciously start biting their nails. And because geniuses are always lost in their thoughts, they unconsciously develop this habit or similar one. Another sign seen in geniuses is self-talk. They talk with themselves many times. In a series of experiments, US-based psychologists Daniel Swingley and Gary Lapine discovered that there are three major cognitive benefits of self-talk. Firstly, it improves memory. One can retain more information and also develop razor-sharp focus. You must have noticed that you begin to talk to yourself sometimes. You may become so engrossed in it that you may not be aware of your surroundings. The good thing is that these thoughts help in bringing about clarity about the future. If you think more and talk to yourself or feel anxious sometimes, these could point toward the fact that you might be a genius. The next sign is controversial, that is about night owls. Robin Sharma might not like this point, but according to a study conducted by the Psychology Department of the University College of London, those who stay up till late at night and wake up late are many a time more intelligent than others. According to the study, such people are less stressed and have a high IQ because those who wake up early in the morning maximize their morning, use up all their energy in the morning, and drag themselves for the rest of the day. On the other hand, some people prefer to do their most important tasks at night. They save their energy throughout the day and work in isolation with their full focus and potential at night when half the world is asleep. If you are also a person who works with your full focus at night, you might be an intelligent person. The next sign of geniuses is that they have a high IQ. It is told in Howard Gardner's book, Frames of Mind, says that intelligence is of different types, and one of those is IQ. It is a basis for judging a person's intelligence level. Let's see how it is calculated. Did you know Elon Musk, the world's richest person, has an IQ of 165? Albert Einstein, the genius scientist, had an IQ of 160. Isaac Newton's IQ was 190. Anushka Dixit, an Indian girl, has an IQ of 162, which is even more than Einstein's. If we compare it with other people, the IQ of an average person is about 100, but it also varies from country to country. According to the information provided by World Data, out of 109 countries, the average IQ of Singapore is 108, which is the highest in the world. The average IQ in India is 81, which is not much but can be improved. IQ stands for intelligence quotient. It depends on factors like memory, knowledge, problem solving, and capacity to retain new information, and using new information to solve problem. There is a simple formula behind the IQ test. Ma divided by CA multiplied by 100. Ma refers to mental age, means how old are you mentally, and CA refers to the chronological or actual age. This is how IQ is calculated. I will provide a link in the description for calculating your IQ. Do comment what IQ you received. It will not be 100% accurate, but you can still try it for fun. The thing is that the higher IQ is directly linked to that, are you genius or not? The good news that I would like to give you is that you can improve your IQ through neuroplasticity. Earlier it was believed that a person's IQ is fixed, but new research has revealed that it can be increased. You can achieve this in several different ways. For example, when you start learning new things, solve new problems, play new games, your brain starts learning about it and starts developing. Reading books, watching informative videos, learning new things, and applying them in your life. It will increase your IQ. You can also improve your IQ by eating healthy. Learn new things because it will improve your IQ. Keep learning new things and reading new books. Subscribe us. I will bring the knowledge of books to you every week for free, which will increase your knowledge and IQ. It's free. So subscribe and press the bell icon if you have not already done so. Next point is, they never stop innovation. All the geniuses in the world never stop. They always try to do new things and innovate. Geniuses don't retire and stop working. They will always be doing something new and creative. Even Steve Jobs did not retire till his last breath. He only resigned when his health condition deteriorated drastically, after a few months of which he passed away. No matter what their age or health condition, geniuses are always learning new things and implementing them. Also helps in improving their IQ. As I said, you should do novel things. American psychologist Richard Hare discovered the same in experiment, that when our brain participates in a novel activity, then our brain, when learn things, it starts developing. For this, he used the game Tetris. Those students who had never played Tetris, when started playing and learned how to win this game, experienced a development as their brains started growing. When they became habituated to playing the game, the growth of their brain stopped. Learning new things helps our brain exercise. Just like going to the gym helps in growing and developing our body and muscles. And when you quit, they starts decreasing. Similarly, it happens with brain. If you quit learning new things, your brain growth stops. Therefore, if you try to learn new things and like to innovate, it could be a sign that you are a smart person. The next sign is that geniuses have higher self-control. Self-control is connected to intelligence. It has been noticed that geniuses have strong self-control. They know what should they do and what not. Uncommon people know what they should do, but still they don't do. But genius and smart people have self-control. This was also seen in a Yale study in 2009. Participants were told that they would be rewarded after giving an IQ test. They could receive a reward instantly. But if they waited, they will get higher reward. Those who exhibited self-control and chose to wait for the reward also scored a higher IQ. Maria Mans, an American author, said, "The sign of a genius person is their ability to control their emotions by the application of reason." Being a genius means having control of your mind and emotions. It's hard sometimes, but people do it. It is also a sign that if you do self-control and don't chase rewards, it's a sign that you are a genius. If you wanted to increase your self-control, watch my video on the topic. The link is in the description box. It will help you improve your self-control, which will indirectly increase your IQ. As I told earlier, I want you to comment the next sign and tell about the sign about which you have experienced or read about. and seen ingenious people? Do tell me about it in the comments. If you wanted to keep watching such interesting videos for free every week, subscribe to this channel and press the bell icon. Share this video with someone you know is a genius who exhibits these signs. That's for now. Thanks for watching.